Cool, 85 degrees. Okay, I'm going to do a poem about the 60s and one about the 2010s. The 60s, some of y'all remember that. This is called In the Year of Our Lord, 1965. My college roommate and I drove from Athens down to Macon for a double date at Wesleyan College, a conservative women's school that had somehow booked Major Lance with his touring band. Most favorable omen for two virgins in search of one of those mythical bases, second base, third base. We didn't know the difference. We only knew there was hope because soul music shows were the aphrodisiac of that era. Shows where doing the monkey led to slow dancing, wandering hands, grinding lower body contact. But on this night, there would be none of that due to two elderly women standing just below the stage. It was a dean of women and the dean of no sex. Ancient harpies whose scowls swept across us like searchlights over a prison yard at night. Their nonstop staring, sending the message that we would all remain seated. None of their girls were going to be monkeyed or slow danced or grinded on or even touched tonight. Never mind the sacrifices we had made to get ourselves here down to Macon, with finals looming all next week back at the University of Georgia. Finals we should have stayed in our dorm rooms to study for, because failure of even one course meant the loss of your student deferment and a near certain tour walking point in the jungles of Vietnam. A boy on our hall having already disappeared that way. But no, we decided to ignore the very real danger of failing Chemistry 121, being reclassified 1A, getting drafted, and stepping on a landmine. No, we ignored all that for the increasingly remote possibility of sex, or whatever approximation we could manage. We had driven all the way to Macon, deep into a winter night, down US 441, changing to 129 and Eatonton in a bone-rattling VW bug with bad wipers that skidded across a sleeting drizzle. All those sacrifices we had made to get to a dance where there was no dancing. We hated those old women. Our dates feared them. And it has only recently occurred to me that those elderly women who so briefly intersected my life, those women were born in the 1890s. And this means that their grandfathers, no, wait, that their fathers were 40 or 50. This means their fathers, the actual men who conceived the grumpy deans, those fathers might well have fought for the right to own other humans. Those deans' fathers might well have owned and sold other humans themselves. And because you're hearing this from me tonight, that puts you in this country's direct lineage. And that's how close we all are to slavery.